In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the 4Degrees platform to strategically grow your network. The way we're going to do that is by creating a report that's going to show us how we're doing on a particular slice of our network, and then add a bit of accountability by creating a weekly cadence of that report and review. So to start off, you can see we're here on the 4Degrees dashboard, and we're just going to click into the reports section since that's going to be what we're setting up. By default, when you click into reports, you're taken to this default contact report. And that's perfect. That's exactly where we're going to start and what we're going to use to set up the report that we're generating. So let's say, as an example, you work for an investment firm, and that firm has a new investment thesis in HR technology, so software companies focused on the HR space. We're just getting started in that space, and so we want to set up a report that shows us how we're doing today and how many people we're connected to. This is important because connectivity in this space, the HR tech space, is going to allow us to find sources of deals, talent for our portfolio companies, and a wide variety of other benefits as we're investing in this space. So to start off, let's head here into the filters for this contact report. And by default, the contact report is going to focus in on contacts that you have a frequency established with. We're going to get rid of those because we're just getting started in HR tech, and so we haven't had a chance to set up those frequencies yet. We're going to go to tags so that we can find our HR tech people, and we're going to apply that tag. And then we're going to narrow down the focus of our teammates a little bit to, let's say, Ablorde, David, and let's do Rod and Sarika. And you can imagine this representing perhaps the partners and the principals in your firm who maybe you want to focus on their strategic relationships. Let's go ahead and hit apply and see where that gets us. All right, so we're off to a good start. You can see up here at the top in the visual, we're connected to about 100 different contacts in the HR tech space, with Ablorde leading the way and Sarika just getting started with her one contact. Down below the visual, you can see the detailed view, a table of all of these contacts and who they actually are. Let's go ahead and change up the information here a little bit because you can see some of these default columns aren't going to be relevant for this report that we're putting together. So I'm going to hit Edit Columns, and I'm going to get rid of the outreach frequency and the status because, like I said, we haven't had a chance to set up those cadences yet. And I'm going to add the last touch point so we know when we last talked to these people, as well as the location, just because that's some good information. So I'm going to hit Apply. And great, here is our touched up report with the information that we're looking for. And then I'm going to go ahead and sort by the last touch point, just so that we get some ordering on these contacts, which will give us a bit more information when we're reviewing the report. All right, perfect. So now we have our report on our HR tech contacts and when we've last talked to them so that we can review that on a regular basis and see how we're doing, see who we should be reaching out to. So the last thing is I'm just going to go ahead and save this report because we're going to be using it on a regular basis. So call it the HR Tech report. And then one of the really neat features of this is that I can set it up to email me automatically every week with the most recent version of the report. By default, it's just going to email it to David, but let's go ahead and add on Ablorde and Rod and Sarika. Let's say we want to review this in our Monday partner meeting. So I want to get the email Monday morning before work starts. And yeah, I think Portrait's going to work for this report. So let's go ahead and create it. And perfect. Now here is our saved HR tech report that we're going to review on a regular basis. And this is going to help us understand where we are at any given point, how strong our network is in the HR tech space. And then by reviewing it on a weekly basis, that can then drive actions and accountability of improving that network over time.